He was the nicest person I knew, and he was always in a good mood. And
Jason Corbett was his daughter Sarah's lifeline.
he used to just make me laugh all the time. And even when he wasn't in a good mood, he'd smile just to make me smile.
Sarah's mother died from a severe asthma attack when Sarah was just 12 weeks old. Her father and big brother were all she had left. And then, on a hot August night in 2015,
I said goodnight to him before I went to bed, and that was it.
Jason Corbett was beaten to death that night by his father-in-law.
One day I was talking to my dad about moving home, and the next he was dead, and that was really hard.
She and her brother Jack moved back to their homeland of Ireland, where they were adopted by Jason's sister, Tracy Lynch, who was here throughout an arduous trial.
I remember when I came back from the trial in 2017 that, it was just, I was completely devastated and trying to get yourself out of bed every day and function as a parent and deal with your own grief.
And of course, Sarah was dealing with her own grief of now having lost both of her parents. She wrote in a diary, and one day
she had approached us and asked us to write the book, and she had one of the arguments she'd used was like, "Oh, you wrote a book."
Yeah.
But
why can't I?
Yeah.
That's true. Tracy wrote a book about her brother's life and death, and now Sarah has a book titled Noodle Loses Dad.
Well, I'm Noodle, and I wanted to write my book because I wanted to help other children who might be going through difficult times, whether it's from divorce to blended families or losing someone that they love or moving.
Sarah reads it to kids in schools back in her hometown of Limerick. It's a story that rhymes with Sarah's own life, which means there is sadness to the tale, just as Sarah and Tracy still have.
Yeah, well, we have good days and bad days, and what we do on our bad days is we sit down, we talk about it, and sometimes there's a little bit of a cry.
But they work to focus on the good things. Sarah was recently nominated as the Person of the Year in Limerick for her work helping others, and she and her brother make sure their memories of their time in North Carolina, where they lived from 2011 to 2015, are of the good times. Last November, they came back and went by the school they went to here.
My dad was our coach of our soccer team and our baseball team. And we both trained on the same pitch, and we wanted to go see it, and it was amazing because I could remember the actual spot where he would give everybody their trophies or their medals, or he'd hand out the drinks or the ice pops afterwards.
Because sometimes what's at the end of the rainbow isn't a pot of gold, it's just a memory or two that will make you smile. Bob Buckley, Fox 8 News.